Welcome to Bill's Bridge class. Sunday, September 15th, 2013, class 163. Entries, part 3. We continue the study of entries. We'll do this for a couple more times. The first hand is similar to one you've seen before. The second hand, you need to find an entry or develop an entry. It's critical to the success of the hand. Here we go.
Sometimes it's not enough to count just losers. You're taught to count losers at trump contracts and winners at no trump contracts. Sometimes you need to count both, possibly 20% of the time. This approach is valuable in certain hands, and it'll assist you in finding the right line of play. You're going to see two hands where that is the case today. Here is hand 3 in our group of hands emphasizing entries. Count both winners and losers. Count them both. You are south. This is your hand. You are the dealer. Both sides are vulnerable. You open one heart. Your partner bids 2 hearts. Well, take a shot at it. 4 hearts. The opening lead is the jack of spades. Down comes dummy, and here's you go. You need to play. And you have 4 losers. 1 spade, 1 heart, 1 diamond, and 1 club, looking at it from your hand. If either finesses on, you have only 3 losers. But rather than try to finesse, let's count winners. You have 2 spades, 5 hearts, 2 diamonds, and after the king of diamonds is out, even if the finesse loses, you have a club. So counting your winners, you need to cash your winners before they take your losers. So let's do it. Let's think about it. All you need to do is set up that second diamond trick. And to do that, where must you win the second diamond trick? The opponents aren't going to give it to you. You have to win the diamond trick in dummy. I don't want to say it, but dummy. Therefore, let's look at entries in dummy. You know the drill. Think about it. The lead is a spade. You need the ace of spades as an entry. Where do you win trick 1? In your hand. And is very similar to the hands we saw yesterday. Where do I win trick 1? The other way to ask the question is, which entry do I need to keep? You must win trick 1 in your hand. You need that ace of spades in dummy as an entry. Next, cash the ace of diamonds. You don't have time to finesse. Now lead the queen of diamonds. The defense wins and can't hurt you. Whatever they play, you win. Get to dummy with your preserved ace of spades, and you might even make an over trick. You're going to cash your diamond and pitch a loser. But you say, well, what if the finesses are on? Okay, if you win the ace of spades at trick 1 and finesse the diamond and it loses, I think you'll agree, they're going to continue spades, and no entry to dummy. You cannot cash a good jack of diamonds. You can't avoid a spade and a club loser. And in effect, you're going down. Likewise, if you try the heart finesse at trick 2, the result is similar. And I'll admit that if both finesses are on, you might make the contract, but you'll likely go down, and the play outlined, you always make the contract even if both finesses are off. Case made. Example, we need to really search to find an entry. You are south, that is your hand. Your partner is the dealer. Neither side are vulnerable. In third seat, you open a diamond. West preempts at 3 spades. Your partner bids 4 diamonds. You take it on to 5. Might as well be aggressive. No guts, no glory. Well, the opening lead is the ace of spades, and partner puts down his hand. I'm not exactly impressed, but let's see what we can do. West takes the first trick and continues spades. What have we got? Well, we've got two inescapable losers, two aces. We also have a possible heart loser and a possible club loser. What do we do with this mess? Well, we take the king of spades at trick 2. Now what do we do? Here's the situation after 2 rounds. We've lost one trick. We can only lose one more. We need to tackle the diamonds first. So first, let's do it. We need to make a safety play in case East has 4 diamonds to the jack. But instead of playing low, I make this careful play of the 9 of diamonds. West pitches a spade, and we're in with the king. That was a smart play. We'll see why shortly. I now lead the 10 of diamonds. East covers. East is no dummy. He knows that you're going to have to get into the dummy, and he's keeping declare out of dummy by playing his jack. He knows, and you know, that he has a jack. There's nothing hidden. You take the queen. Entries to dummy, I hope you understand, are critical. As a matter of fact, not only must the king of clubs be on side so that you can take the finesse, but you're going to have to get back to the dummy again in any event. You now play the 7 of diamonds to the 8, and you're back in dummy. You take a club finesse to the queen, and it holds. Well, thank God the king of clubs is on side. Without you wouldn't make it if you didn't. If it wasn't, so you might as well play that way anyway. Key play now. Cash the ace of clubs. Get it out of the way. You can't finesse anymore. Now lead the jack of hearts, and East takes his ace. Let's see the hand on the next screen to see where we're at. Here we are. There's East's hand, just so you know. The lead is with East. East returns a heart. It wins in dummy with the queen of hearts. Now you lead the jack of clubs, intending to pitch a heart unless East plays up. Well, East plays up, and now you ruff. Back to dummy with the king of hearts entry, which you needed. You pitch a losing heart on the 10 of clubs and claim. That's all great and good, but what would happen if East had ducked your jack of hearts laid at trick 8? Well, declare's lead of the 9 of diamonds at trick 3 was crucial because it ensures that there is another entry available in dummy. I hope you see that. Suppose that East ducked the jack of hearts. The position would then be as shown on the left. Declare leads another heart to East's ace, but dummy has 2 entries, the king of hearts and the 6 of diamonds. Critical key, the result will be the same.
The 2 hands you just saw are very similar, and they're critical in understanding how to use your entries. You need to plan it from trick 1. Tomorrow we're going to have 2 more hands with a similar theme. See you then.